Welcome back to 5 Minute Fantasy Football, presented to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Today, we're going to talk about the 2024 New England Patriots. We're going to take a look at Mike Clay's projections for the 2024 New England Patriots, and we're going to use Sleeper's ADP to talk about the market value and what you have to pay right now. And before we get into that, make sure you go to Underdog Fantasy, use promo code FFSGPN so they know we sent you. We're going to do this all in 5 minutes, so let's go. Drake Maye, he's got him projected for 14 games. That's Jacoby Brissett starting 3. This puts Drake Maye ranked at the quarterback 28, which in your 2 quarterback leagues, he's still not going to be a starter on a weekly basis. He's got him at 15 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 309 yards on the ground, and 2 touchdowns. Brissett, not anything, and you can tell by the ADP, Brissett's not even being drafted in 1 quarterback leagues. And then May's going off as QB 26. So he's actually going a little higher than Mike Clay projects him. And you just don't know. You don't know if Drake May's going to start the season and start all 17 games. If he's going to start 10 games. He does have a little bit of rushing upside with him, which, could lead to some scrambling and could lead to some production. But they just have no weapons there. There's a lot of unknown. It's not a good offensive line. Not someone that I'm trying to touch right there and redraft. Maybe last pick in best ball, but no redraft. No, thank you. Rhamondre Stevenson, he's the only guy that I'm interested in this whole offense, just to be honest. He's going off right now as RB22. So the price is not too terrible for a guy that, could get a huge workload. Mike Clay's got him as PPR running back 18. So a little bit higher than what the current ADP is. He's got him for 192 rushing attempts, 804, and 5 touchdowns with 333 yards and 45 receptions with another touchdown through the air. And we've seen, we're going to see a whole different offense here. This is the Van Pelt offense coming from the Browns. He brings Brissett over there. We know this is going to be a whole new Patriots attack. But Stevenson has shown us the ability to not only stay healthy, but he's been a great asset on third downs and pass protection as well as in the passing game. We don't know how much Antonio Gibson's going to siphon off. If Gibson siphons off this much work, you should be fine grabbing Rhamondre Stevenson where he's being drafted at pick 71 in your 1 quarterback leagues, a little bit later in your super flex. Gibson is a guy I'm not really taking a shot on. I like running backs on good offenses. Yes, Stevenson is the same situation, but he's going to get the volume, and I like guys that are going to get the volume at this price. You're not having to pay 2nd or 3rd round price. You're paying, 6th round, 7th round prices for Stevenson, who could be a cheap bell cow for you. The receivers, it's nasty. It's gross. Demario Douglas, Kendrick Bourne, Jalen Polk, Juju still on the team, Javon Baker. Right now, the ADP actually has Polk as the top guy at wide receiver 66. This is the latest of any team to have their wide receiver 1. Then it has Javon Baker at wide receiver 82, and Demario Douglas is actually wide receiver 71. So you're looking at pick 155, 183, and 227. Not a lot of love for the receivers. KJ Osborn was the biggest addition, and Mike Clay's got him as the 6th best receiver on this team. I would think that Osborn's probably going to get a little bit more work. I'd put him over Juju. Juju just hasn't looked the same with those knee injuries. Hunter Henry, he's got him at tight end 21. He's going off as tight end 22. Projected for just 44 receptions, 434 and 4. Not much you can start. Maybe a streaming option if he gets a good matchup. I don't know. I'm a little bit more interested in Hunter Henry with how bad that receiving core is, and you're potentially rookie quarterback. I think Henry could get more targets than 67 targets, and if he could get the 90 or even 100 target range, you could see a mid tight end 2 production. So again, the New England Patriots are not being drafted high for a reason. They're not a team that I'm going to encourage you to invest in at all. If anything, Rhamondre Stevenson is the only guy I'm interested in. But yeah, let me know. It's been 5 minutes. As always, good luck this season.